Do, do, do. All right. Give me a second. Let's see. Where are we at? Where are they touching right now? Over here, I guess. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Yo, Laffy, what's up? Mav. Welcome, guys. Welcome. Raul? Is that how I say your name? Welcome. Rally hitting as we speak. Is that an archer rally? That's not the rally. I can't click on it. No, it's an infantry rally. Infantry on infantry. I've been watching on and off since the zone's open. Yo, Duke, welcome. Good evening. I've been watching on and off since the zone opened, and this zone has been quite fun to watch. I don't really know what happened on the other side of the map, but that looks like a wash. Whatever's happening on the right side of the map, which is gonna make our next zone fights on that side a lot tougher, because that zone looks completely lost, if I'm gonna be fully honest, on the right side of the map. However, this one, 2293, our allies are doing great. 1473 have this little corner here that's 2293 probably really want to get rid of, and if they do get rid of it, they have a really good setup here to go into the next zone, which is very good for us. And also, I don't know what's happening here. Okay, not much. But yeah, this is the main front, I guess, right now. It's the main front. There's the guy trying to storm the rally down. Yo, Hamster, what's up? Good to see you. It's the first time I've played a KVK where I haven't had a zone 5 fight, and I'm just sitting here watching other people fight. It's a bit lame, but you know, it is what it is. We're gonna have our fun in the next zone opening. This guy is relentless, trying to storm the rally down. Oh, they're starting to lose field here though. Yeah, I don't think they can get the burn. Might get a good report though. But after this whole rally has ended, let's check the report, and then I'm gonna show you guys the right side of the map, because yeah, I really don't know what happened over there. I really don't know. But it's not looking too good over there. Let's see. Not bad. Pretty good for the rally. Pretty even overall. Ooh. Yeah. I don't know, rallying with Cavs in this meta? It's a choice. In my opinion, Cavs in the garrison are so broken. I don't think you should rally with Cavs. I think you're wasting your Cavs right now by rallying with Cavs. Sure, when we get a new Cav rally, that's probably gonna change, but right now, the Cav garrison is so strong that, like, throwing away Cavs like this into Gorgohera, man, ooh. I don't think that's the play. Is my fight over already? So we don't have a fight in zone 5. We have ally here and we have ally here. So my kingdom, we have no fight. But our allies, have been kind of fighting here, and our allies are fighting here. But I want to show you guys this zone, because I really don't know. Now, I'm not involved in like the planning or whatever, so maybe this is a part of the plan, I don't know. But yeah, this side looks rough. Like forts are burning, everything's just been burning. For the green is our allies. The green is our allies, the yellow is our enemies. But yeah, not much has really been happening. It's just the green have been losing. And it looks like they all like TP'd out. That's why I'm saying like I don't know what's happening, because it looks like they're not fighting the zone. Which maybe that's a part of the plan, possibly. But yeah, that's what's happening. So for those of you that watched my last, well, not my last, my KVK 1960 against 2377, you will know we fought 2377 in this exact zone, and this is where we did the wall hop to come back into the zone, etc. But this is an enemy fort. If they keep this here, this zone entry is gonna be difficult. Because they have a wall hop right here, and we're coming out of these passes. So this side of the map is looking very difficult. This side of the map is looking very, very difficult. So it's on one side, obviously I want our allies to do well and win, but on the other hand, it's shaping up to be a very, very fun and crazy and difficult fight for us, which I think is gonna be really fun. I'm really looking forward to that. They called it already? Yeah, it looks like it. It looks like it. What are the best assistant commanders for a 2-2-2 lineup? Assistant commanders? I don't understand the question. What do you mean by assistant commanders? What's an assistant commander? But over here, our allies are doing well. I think they intentionally just didn't care, because this zone entry, to be honest, is very difficult. Like, they have a wall hop right here, right on your pass. So they ported over here, and like, all that matters in this zone, to be honest, is holding the wall. That's what matters. So the more of the wall you have, the better you're off going into the next zone. So if they can hold most of this wall here, and they can also get rid of the reds up here, they're in a really good spot for the next zone. In Siege of Orleans, there is a tab for... Oh, you're talking about the auxiliary skills. You're talking about these. I'm probably gonna work on a guide with Dom to put out, because... yeah, I'm getting asked a lot about auxiliary. And I figured it out for my own marches, but I should put out like a generic guide. But yeah, it's hard for me to answer your question right now. But look forward to a guide. I'll probably put out a guide. Sometime this week, I would expect a guide. I'm doing my stone quest here. But yeah, no, we don't have a fight in this zone, unfortunately. But it looks like 2293 is doing really well. Let's check the stats, I guess. Balls the Wicked at rank 1, KP. This is not KP, what is this? What is this equal to? Why do I have points? I have not been fighting anyone. That's interesting. But, yeah. Look at Chisgul, rank 8, let's go. Our boy Chisgul, cooking it up. 2293 are doing well. They're doing very well. Um, 3251 was getting slapped, unfortunately. Yeah, it looked rough. From what I know, or from the stats, I guess, the campmates of the 3517 are quite a bit higher stats than the campmates of 3251, right? But yeah, that zone looked very tough. But I think we're gonna have really fun. I think we're gonna have really fun. Have I seen 93's garrisons and rally reports against 73? 93 is cooking? Yeah. And I saw, especially at the zone opening, some Attila David garrisons. Oh my god. That were getting hard swarmed. Like, these guys are our enemies, this KVK, and I'm not gonna try to help them out, but in general, for everyone playing Rise of Kingdoms, if you're hard swarming Attila Davids at zone opening, you're setting yourself up for draining yourself. Because Attila David is so strong. That garrison is broken. It's completely broken. Yeah. It's super, super OP. We gotta do this. I think we'll do it in this stream, probably. We gotta do AM also. Shop. Yeah, sorry guys, I'm gonna do some daily, some events in between fighting, so if you want a full focus on the fighting, I'm sorry, I got some things I gotta take care of at the same time. But I'll try my best to keep the camera on the fighting as much as possible. Guys, this is like random, but is it just me? Or does water just taste weird when drinking through a straw? Like, I never usually have a straw, but this... Like, I have this, like, big, like, cup that has, like, a straw, so it's better for, like, when I'm streaming. Because, like, it can hold a lot of water, and I need a lot of water when I'm streaming, so I don't need to go refill it all the time. But, like, it just tastes, like, weird. I don't know how to explain it, but like, just drinking water straight from a glass just tastes like different. I don't know how to explain it, maybe I'm crazy. Do I know any low A kingdom to recommend for young counts? 456 days with 5 full gear marches to start first KVK 5. Low A. Low A. Low A. Good question. Low A. I know a lot of high A's and low imp, like silver imps. Low A. I mean, 3505, which is the kingdom I'm in, we're almost low A. You could almost say. We're like, I think, edging towards high B right now. So hey, if you're looking for a good home, maybe after our KVK you can hop on over. But low A, I don't know. Low A is, I don't know that many kingdoms in low A. Maybe chat knows some, but personally I'm not that familiar with low A's. Should I go back to KVK4? That's also an option. You can also replay KVK4. But I mean, you said you have 5. What'd you say? You have five full gear marches. I mean, you're kind of ready for SOC at that point, to be honest. If you have 5 marches with full gear. I'd recommend checking on websites like Hero Scrolls and whatever else to see if you can find any. Just check the stats, check like recent KVK performances, and like make a judgment for yourself. Reach out to the leadership, see if, you know, they seem like reasonable, good people, and then yeah. Yo, Redline, the goats in the chat. That's my guy, Redline. How am I liking the new environment? Bro, I'm having a lot of fun. The people here are great, and yeah, I think we're gonna do good things here in 3505. So I'm really looking forward to the future here. Good to see you, man. Good to see you. Yeah, this flag's getting swarmed. Big player on top of it, though. If he wants to fill it. I think the swarm is off. There's still one march swarming. Also, guys, just a PSA. When you're swarming, you wanna use GG primary, always. Always GG primary. And also what it allows you to do, if you like Achilles primary in the field, then you can actually have a swarming talent tree for your GG primary, and you can be even stronger when swarming. But you should always swarm with GG primary, not Achilles. So much nicer, less stress, yeah. Less stressful, more chilled out. Also, like I've mentioned a million times at this point, I'm tired of all the like piloting and this like pressure to be online 24/7 in the Imperium KVKs, so it's a nice change for me. Did I see Yoda? I can't wake up. I did. Yeah, I did. You will search because you're not repeating KVK4 and your last one will finish in a month. Yeah, I mean, you have a lot of marches. You said you have 5 marches with full equipment, and at that point you sound ready for SOC, so... Yeah, I would recommend checking out some stat websites, check recent KVK performances, also maybe ask some more people, see if anyone knows anyone. And just talk to the leaders. Honestly, that's my best advice. Just talk to the leaders and... talk to the leaders and see if they sound like reasonable people and someone that you will have fun playing with, and that's the most important part. GG Subutai? Yeah, of course, if you have Subutai, but most people don't have Subutai. So for those, GG Achilles, but obviously if you have Subutai, GG Subutai. Also, just shout out to my website, MetaROK. Recently added swarming tier lists. If you wanna check the best swarming marches in the game, check out my websites. I can't speak. Yo, this flag is holding well. This is an impressive defense. I wonder if this player is hard filling or not. I'm not sure. I think it's gonna hold. I think they're gonna hold. Because now their field is starting to push back. Which means now the rally is gonna get swarmed soon. probably. Unless they can push them back, and then... Yeah, it's hard to take the flag down. Ah, they are pushing them back a bit. I'm surprised they haven't like just dived the rally yet. Usually what you would see when the ball is this close is just a full dive on the rally. Once more whales figure out the best swarm marches, things will get interesting. Yeah, swarming is super OP. But there's just, most people just don't swarm properly. That's the truth. Most people just don't swarm properly. And I mean, I'm not gonna show you guys my spreadsheet, but like even me, I'm not that big of a, like an account, right? I'm 140 million power. And since we're playing Orleans, I have already fully set up my field marches, my rally, my garrison, and my specific swarming presets for Zone 6 and for Kingsland, depending on the auxiliary skills we have available. With full auxiliary skills kitted out to have the strongest swarming marches I can possibly have. Like, if these massive, like, whales were doing that, bro, they would be unstoppable. But the truth is, most of them just don't and just swarm with whatever field marches. That's a good trade for the rally side 2293. It's a very good trade. Yeah. It's very, very good. Oh, see, this is what I mean. When you can have an Achilles, this is exactly what I mean. This is a perfect example of what I'm talking about. Now, this would be even better if GG was primary. It works with Achilles primary. GG primary is better, though. But this is exactly what I mean. You swarm like a very weak anti-swarm garrison, which Gorgo Hector is bad against swarms, right? It's good single target, but it's bad against swarmers. And look how much he healed. And now if you add the heals and the deads together, it's exactly his total troop count when entering the fight. Which means that at this point, he is just hitting for free. And he is taking 0 deads. That's how this march works. Basically, how GG works is that once you heal every single troop in your march that's not been killed yet, which is the deads, right? You can't take deads anymore. And that at that point onwards, you deal damage to the flag without taking any deads on your march. Which is why this march is so broken. Or GG with Subutai also is so broken. This is a very great example of that. Although GG should have been primary. And you see here, this is an example of he didn't stick on long enough. You see he pulled up when he had 300k left. And he didn't do that much. With this march, you really want to stick on the flag for a long time. And I'll show you actually the moment I realized. Also, I was testing an arc. Because I've been seeing these Ragnar garrisons go around, and you guys know I have my leadership set, right? I was thinking maybe Ragnar with Hera is better than Hera ISS. Anyway, like, this is when I found out personally how strong this march was. If I can find it here. Is it? Here. This is the first time I ever swarmed with GG. This is the first time I ever swarmed the flag with GG. And it's the same thing. Like Gorgo, Hera, Gorgo Toku, Gorgo, Hector, kind of same thing, right? Single target damage, weak anti-swarm. And I saw my report and I was like, what? What did I just do? What did I just do to the flag? And yeah, this is when I realized how broken this march is. But yeah. Chloe, you made a Facebook post, but you want to hear my opinion. Is 3308 the new 2377? I think if they were 700 billion KP heavier, they could punch close to 489. That's an interesting topic. I haven't really thought about that, but when you say it, it does make sense. Now, I never like to call like some kingdom a new kingdom of another kingdom, but you could say they have a similar setup to what 2377 had, where they have very where they're very, very heavy on the big whales. I would say leadership-wise, they're very different. Like, actually, if you think leadership-wise, 2359 is closer to 2377, because 2359 have Mini, they have Bad Queen, they have Mars Invasion, they have a lot of the old 2377 leaders. But as for the kingdom structure, and also the thing of like relying on Lion and Hope and the heavy like whales to do a lot of the swarming, I think you're, yeah, I think you're onto something. That they have a very similar setup to what 2377 had in their prime. Do I think there will be a Kingsland in our KVK? Yeah, I do. Orleans ends before Kingsland even opens most of the time. Yeah, I think if you fully lose both side zones, it can be difficult. However, if it's kind of even, like you win one side, you lose the other side, etc. And the kingdoms play Zone 6 properly. Now, yes, there are a lot of mistakes you can make to make it so that you don't have a Kingsland fight. But if you play the Zone 6 properly, I think it's hard to not reach Kingsland. Unless you fully drained yourself. But to answer your question, I do think we will have a Kingsland, yeah. I hope so. And I do think so also. We gotta do the realm at some point. But our allies are pushing hard right now. I don't wanna look away from the fighting. Is Spirited good on QSH Wedge too? Personally, I'm not a fan of Spirited. You need to be in combat for so long for it to take effect. It can work, but I would prefer the rare inscriptions or the special inscriptions for Wedge 2. I think it's too conditional, and that's why, yeah, I would personally not use it. But if you don't have better options, then I think it's perfectly fine. You just have to be in combat for a while to proc it. Archer Rally, good choice. They're garrisoning with infantry and also with Hera YSS, so the Archer Rally is a very good choice. Honestly, what you should do when they garrison with Gorgo and Hector or Gorgo and Tokugawa, you just have an Archer Rally hit it, one. And then you just have everyone swarm it with a GG and Achilles March. Or Subutai if they have Subutai. Also, they're rallying from main alliance here. These guys are eating AoE. I think it's Gorgo Hera, yeah. These guys are eating AoE. Next pass will be lit, it can go either way. Yeah, I agree. Next pass will be so much fun. Why do so many kingdoms keep using the Gorgo and X knowing they will get swarmed when Attila David exists? Well, you have to use your... like, the thing is with Attila David, and I saw a lot of people like try to use it, especially after like the big Kingsland that just happened, where, to be fair, and you guys know I'm an Attila hater, but the Attila David was the MVP for 606 and for 3308 in that Kingsland. But what many people fail to realize is that it was only working because they had Arch Attila Davids. If you have Delta Attila David, the anti-swarm is not that good. If you're swarming a Attila David that has Delta, it's not that painful. It's the Arch that really hurts. You have to have Arch on Attila David to make it very potent. And that's where a lot of people go wrong. Where they think Attila David is invincible just because it's Attila David, but no, it's a lot to do with Arch. Arch is a big part of why Attila David is as strong as it is. CY Garrison... And also, a lot of kingdoms just don't have it, right? A lot of kingdoms just don't have it. And there it goes. Good burn. That has to be a very good report for the 2293 side. Yeah. Even with the mistake of rallying from the main alliance and people taking AoE, Gorgo Hera against an Archer rally is just going to get destroyed any day of the week, and that's how that goes. No, don't get me wrong. Gorgo Hera against Archers is not better than a non-Arch Attila David. Don't get me wrong. This is like not a good garrison. Like, I'm not saying that. I'm just saying in general, like, people do like use Attila David when they don't really have the setup to do so. But obviously, Gorgo Hera, I don't think, like, against an Archer rally especially, you're never going to win that. And you will be better off with an Attila David with Delta. Or in that case, if you only have Delta, use Hector, use David Hector, right? But yeah, I don't know, that garrison is not, this garrison is not the one. Arch 2 is coming. I would be surprised if Arch 2 came. I don't think we're gonna see Arch 2. I think we're gonna get Pincer 2 and then Delta 2, or Delta 2 first, I guess, and then Pincer 2. I don't think we're gonna see Arch 2. Oh. That has to be a misclick. Yo, Soran, what's up? Chadsky, you look different today. Why? Because I'm talking positive about Attila? You called me Chadsky now? No, I mean, you guys know I don't like Attila, like, in general. I think Attila is overblown in many cases, but when it comes to garrisoning, right now he is just the king with David. That's just true. And I can't say that's not true, because it is true. When you have Arch and when you have Attila David, a stronger garrison does not exist right now. Yo, Darian with the super chat. Any recommendation for the auxiliary skills for next zone? 7 March setup, rally garrison, all troop types. Darian, I will come out with a guide, post it in the TKC Discord server, and I'll maybe also make a video on it that I'm gonna work on with my friend Dom. And I'll probably release that within the next week. Definitely before the next zone opens. So, yeah, if you're in an Orleans KVK right now that's on the same timeline as my KVK, look forward to the guide coming out. Check the TKC Discord server, make sure you have the notifications on there, and I'll also probably post a video on my YouTube channel. So right now, I don't have, like, on the top of my head auxiliary skills that I can tell you, but I will post a guide. So look forward to that. And thank you again so much for the super chat. That's very, very kind. Let me also catch up on chat here. If kingdoms want to have a good anti-swarm garrison that can also do good against rallies, then they need to get an Arch Attila with David. Yeah, it's true. And it kind of sucks, because Arch, other than the Attila David garrison, is kind of like subpar, right? Like in open field, it's not that good. And for everything else, it's like not that good. Like you have that set specifically for garrisoning with Attila David. But if you are the main cav guy for your kingdom, that's the best thing you can do right now, is having an Arch set with Attila David. And that's just the way it is. But yeah. This isn't exactly a low-seed KVK, overestimated kingdoms to be prepared with up-to-date garrisons. Yeah, you'd be surprised, and even at Imperium levels, the amount of kingdoms and, like, whales and big accounts that just have subpar rallies and subpar garrisons that are not really up for the task is kind of mind-boggling. It is. And also, the sad truth is a lot of the time the people that do have the best stuff for rallying, for garrisoning, they don't want to rally or garrison, and they would rather have their 7 marches on the field. And it's very selfish to play that way, especially when you do have the commanders, you have the gear, you have the armaments, you have everything, and you still refuse to rally or garrison for your kingdom. It's very selfish, but unfortunately, and I think this is probably more true at the higher levels, but in Imperium that's very common these days, that just people just don't rally and garrison, even though they have the gears and the commanders and whatever. Which is kind of shitty, but it's the way it is. People would rather go KP chase. Yo, Siege and Chill, what's up? What's up? Congrats on the KVK win, bro. Congrats. That was a great King's Land. What a comeback, what a comeback. If the actual owner plays the account, you're sure he would always rally and garrison, but Pilot ain't doing that. Yeah, that's true. Pilot's usually paid by KP. They don't wanna waste a march on rallying or garrisoning. And the sad truth is that most of the time these days, it's not the actual owner playing the big accounts. Which, yeah. It is what it is. Oh. Princess retracted his message. I was just about to read that. You don't like that we don't know what 3094 can do? Yeah, I mean, it is like a big question mark, right? Like, looking at their stats, they're quite low for their power. But you never know, if they... And their king has been in my chat a few times, and he's been saying, hey, we're gonna go all out this KVK. And if that's true, and if they do, then this is gonna be a very, very tough KVK, especially seeing how difficult this right side zone 6 fight is gonna be, because of the fact that 3517 will have full control of this zone. Which means going into this zone, they have a big, big territorial advantage. We just have to hope that 2293 can burn these guys out of this corner, and then they can hold this wall that they have control of here, and then we're in very, very good shape. There's no point in getting the commanders for Allen Garrison if they're just not going to do it, especially if their max is a waste of gold heads. Even if they got it from MG, it was wasted. Yeah, it's true, and the sad reality is that for a lot of big players, this game has just turned into a collection game. You collect commanders, you collect equipment, you collect armaments, you collect Zenith skins, you collect achievements, you collect KP, you collect dead troops stats, you collect power, you collect accolades, you collect autarchs, you collect KP records, you collect... You get what I'm saying. For a lot of the big players in the game, they barely log into their accounts themselves. So for a lot of them, it's just a collection game. Because they don't play, right? So they just collect stats, they collect commanders, they collect gear, they collect armaments, and that's what the game is to a lot of big players. Because they're not, like, invested into the actual gameplay. A lot of them. I'm not saying all of them, obviously they still exist. But a lot of them are that way these days, where it's just a collection game to them. Is Yoda back? He's woken up the account, and is Yoda back? It's an interesting question. You're not gonna see the same sort of Yoda that's of the past, I don't think. But you'll see him be cooking. Yo, Dark Princess, thank you for saying hi. Have a good night, have a good night. And thank you. You collect Haram KP? Yeah, I see your name, Siege and Chill. Sounds like you are the Haram KP enjoyer. Rock isn't fun anymore? I don't agree with that, personally. That's the reason I'm still playing the game, right? If I didn't find it fun, I would have quit by now. I just think the upper end has gotten to a sad state. Which is why I left it. But as for the game itself, I still love it. I do. I really do. How's our allies doing in their zone fights? So 2293 on this side are doing really well, but from what I heard, 3251 gave up on the other side. So I think we fully lost the zone on the right side, but 2293 are doing really well in this zone. So it looks like we'll kind of have... I don't think they'll fully control this zone. Probably not. But they will have decent control over this zone, and then on the right side we have fully lost the zone. Is that Hera CY? I swear I saw a heal. Hera CY. Huh? Hera primary, CY secondary. I mean, I guess if you have a leadership set, but... Do they... I don't know, their garrisons here are sussy from 1473. Do they really not have... like... good Attila Davids with Arch? Or some very strong Gorgo Tokus or Gorgo Hectors? Oof. Oof. Let's investigate. Richard skill, I think that's probably the best you can do for this zone. Vengeance is an interesting one. Oh, I mean, there was multiple garrisons, so... At one point they had a Vengeance, but they also had a Horn. And but the ring only procced 6 times, that's leading me to believe that the main garrison has Horn plus Vengeance. That's interesting. Yeah, it's leadership gear... Leadership gear with Hera. It's Hollow Square. Hollow Square. Hollow Square. Leadership gear. Hera CY. Interesting. And the other one is Pincer. '73's downtime? Could be. Maybe that's why. Maybe they're... You see, I'm so used to Imperium now that I don't even, like, remember what downtime means. I don't even remember what downtime means. So maybe it is just that maybe their best rallies or, sorry, rather, garrisons are asleep right now. Maybe that's why. Maybe. Could be. I don't know. How's the ACIDs doing? They're doing good. Our allies here are fighting well. Mr. Mistake, and on the other side, 3251 lost the zone to 3517. I think, from what I've been told, they gave up the zone. So we lost fully this zone, I think, and then on the other side, 2293 are doing really good right now. So honestly, the KVK will depend a lot on our camp in the top middle and the bottom middle blue camp. What difference we can make in the next zone 6. So what it's gonna come down to. Let me finish my quest here. Sorry, I'm doing other stuff at the same time. So we're looking away from the fighting for just a little bit. Also, I should be doing some new bastions that we unlock now. Guess we can do. Do I have a line stack to donate to? I do. Okay. So we can start on this one then. Bones. Okay, more alliance tech. Nope. Research? Can I? Do I have anything I can research? Oh. What am I guess... Oh. Sure, let me just waste a meta or speed up here, and then that's done. Is this the same KVK as Chisco Lives? It is, yes. Yes, it is. Oh no. I left the alliance earlier. Okay, 6 minutes until I get my next dono. I'll just wait. Can go back, look at the fight again. Hey yo, man. Relax, bro. Relax. Okay, my water's empty. No more straw. It just looks weird, because like, I take a sip and then I look at my chat at the same time, which is on that screen. Looking forward to seeing 1394 3 Alliance power fully utilized in the next zone, since apparently KP isn't everything. Well, we shall see. We shall see. It's a big question mark. It is a big question mark. Guys, when are we gonna see the new archer? Like, oh my god. How long are we waiting to see this new archer? Like, really? Like, it should be released on this cycle. Like, this should be an archer MG right now, according to the schedule that we've had. But we have a Kev MG, not only that, but we haven't even seen the new archers yet, which is kind of crazy. Maybe they're slowing down the commander cycles, maybe. Did I learn anything cool with swarm testing on this pass? Yeah. I don't think I should be talking about it too loud on stream. But yeah, we did learn some stuff. Should be start of May. Man, that's a long time still. Start of May. Because it's annoying for me, because I need to make a decision. Bro, I'm waiting. 3 minutes. I need to make a decision before our next zone opens. I need to craft another accessory because I dismantled one, right? I've just been waiting, because I was thinking I'm just gonna make another horn. But then it crossed my mind, what if... And I think it's unlikely, but it's possible. What if the new archer... Use gem? Bro. Dumbass Noah. It is possible that the new archer is similar to QSH, where you don't really want a horn, right? And if that's true, and I make a horn right now, then I'm gonna look real stupid when the new archer comes out. Because then I'll have 6 horns, because right now I have 5 horns. And that's... Like, technically right now the meta is 6 horns, right? Because you want horn on every single march apart from QSH. So 6 horns right now is the best thing. But if they release another similar QSH commander that also doesn't want a horn, then 5 horns is the correct play. Which I have right now. But if I make another horn, and then the new archer also doesn't want a horn, then I'm gonna be annoyed, to say the least. Aloha, alo. Would you make any accessory just for one commander? Well, it's like, if they release a new commander that doesn't want a horn, then there's now 2 archer commanders that are gonna be meta for basically forever if it's similar power level to QSH. So then, yes, I shouldn't have 6 horns. I shouldn't. So I think I'm just gonna wait. That's all I can do, really. Because if it's like a classic archer commander, then it's fine to make another horn, but... If it's some weird QSH stuff, then I'm gonna be kicking myself if I crafted a horn. Am I rocking a Siege March? No. I'm not. You think it was smart for 3251 to pull out, considering their speed up situation? Yeah, I mean, I don't know their situation, so... But if they realized that they were gonna lose and that it wasn't gonna be good for them and they were gonna drain themselves, then yeah, I think it makes sense that they... It makes sense that they pulled out. Wonder if they release a new accessory at some point? I mean, they already released 2, right? They released the hilt and the saddle. Now the hilt is okay, it's slightly weaker than a ring, but I crafted it because it's easier to get a blueprint than a ring, because you can get it from egg and smithy specials, whereas the ring is a lot more annoying to get. But the saddle is like just kind of trash, right? Do I have drums? No. My account is very old, and when it was built, I built it without drums in mind. Back then nobody cared about drums, nobody paid attention to drums. It was just horn, ring, horn, ring, horn, ring. So that's what my account is. I would love to if I could make drums, because again, their blueprint is so easy to get, right? And like, I think I even already have like... Yeah, look, like these I think I can redeem drums for. Yeah, I mean, like, I would love it if I could just craft the drum, right? And this one as well, yeah. Oh, this is the new one, actually. This is the new chest, but this is the old one, right? I just have 2, like, drums or whatever I want sitting right here, but... Yeah. Yo, accident, what's up? Rally is in. The flag didn't even heal yet. If you run 5 marches, how many drums should you have? I think the answer is 3 for 5 marches. I mean, I read Davor's sheets, or his post rather. And it was kind of like, you should have, the most efficient is like two less drums than how many marches you have. 1 or 2 less drums than how many marches you have. So if you have 5 marches, you should have 3 or 4 drums. And if you have 7 marches, you should have like 5 or 6 drums. But having 1 drum doesn't do like anything. Because what you have to look at, right, is does having a drum, or what's the breakpoint for what's the breakpoint for reducing your skill cycle time, right? Like, what's the breakpoint for when you reduce your skill cycle by 1 turn? And if I just craft 1 drum now, and I have 5 horns, 1 drum, and 6 rings and a pendant, then that's not gonna reduce my skill cycle by any turns, like 99% of the time. So crafting 1 drum doesn't do anything. What do drums do again? They give you rage. Drums isn't easy to get, just 1 egg every 3 months in Smithy. Well, if you ask me, that's still easier when I have to use my KVK accessories on a ton of other stuff. Like, I had to finish this ring. I have another ring I'm working on. I have these horns that I'm working on. Another ring I'm working on. Like, I don't have KVK patterns to just throw around, right? I don't. Because I need to finish my sets that already have them and that require them. So when there's an option for like a pendant, oh, wrong merch. When there's an option for like a pendant, or an option for me to use like a hero's hilt, I will take that any day of the week. Or in the case of drums, I would also do that. For me personally, because I need these KVK blueprints for so many things. That if I can use these other blueprints for something, then I'm happy. In order to get true value from drums, you have to have multiple of them on multiple marches. Exactly. Once you craft 1 drum, you gotta go all in on horns and drums. Correct. Which, if you build your account today, and you don't have all your accessories crafted yet, then you can do that, right? But if you're an old account like me, and you already have 5 horns, and you have 6 rings, and you have a pendant, then... or, what do I have, 7 rings? Or 6? I don't even know. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6. Yeah, oh yeah, because I have a hero's hilt, right? I forgot about that. Where is the hero's hilt? Huh? Am I blind? Oh, there it is. It's at the bottom for some reason. Yeah, so I have 6 rings, and then this is also like a ring, basically, right? It's a damage enhancer. So I have 7 damage enhancing accessories, and I have 5 horns and a pendant. So at this point, it's already like too late for my account, right? 2 drums isn't worth for 5 marches. 2 drums, you can lower your rage cycle from what I understood, but optimally you should have at least 2 less than how many marches you have. So you should have 3, if not 4, when you run 5 marches. 2, I think if they're crit, maybe. If you have 2 crit drums, maybe. It could be like very good. But you should aim for 2 less drums than the amount of marches in most cases. Gather gold. Okay, well, we can start on that, I guess. Or actually, let me... I don't have any tech to do right now, so let me just reset those. Gather gold as well. Oh, we're not touching it. Well, I guess I only have these 2 anyway. Guess we'll just gather gold. We have 2 gathering gold quests, so I'm just gonna send my gold gatherers everywhere. One more. There we go. Two drums on two cav combo march can work? That's true. I guess, yeah, you'll prop them more. That could be true. Should you dismantle your crit archering? No, no, you should not. Let me... Forgot its weekly resets. Let me just set up my defense. What kingdom am I in? I'm in 3505. Oh, sorry, I'm not looking at the fight. There we go. Legacy ceiling now. What day is Zone 6 fights? It's on the 30th, I think? April 30th, I'm pretty sure. So, yeah, like 10 days from now. I think. Here we go. The engage. I think after this burn we'll run the Realm of Mystique. Cause I gotta do that. Or maybe we can just do it tomorrow. We can do another stream tomorrow, maybe with Realm. If you guys would rather just watch this now. Because I don't know if this is gonna be as fun to watch tomorrow. Never know. We'll watch this burn at least and then probably just run the Realm. Ooh, 1473 is holding the field well this time. I said we're gonna watch the burn, but maybe there is no burn. Maybe there is no burn. $14.73 are doing good in the field on this round. What time tomorrow? If we're doing it tomorrow, I have no idea what time, but we'll probably just run it after this. Well, I thought they were gonna burn them, but we'll see. We'll watch this fight conclude and then we'll probably just run the round. Because I'm not sure if I'll have time to stream tomorrow. So I'll just get it out of the way. Also guys, if you want to participate when we do the realm, as always, we run it in our group chat here. So if you wanna join the group chats, all you have to do is send me a friend request in-game and also send me a message, like just say add me to the group chat or something and I'll add you. Facecam larger, why? Why? I'm shy, I'm shy. Have I changed at all? No. No. Like, I typically don't chain anyway, but especially now, we don't have a zone 5 fight, there's no motivation for me to chain. Like, I'll be max tech by the time we fight anyway, so... There's no point for me to really chain. Am I even friends with you in game, Laffy? Send me a friend request and send me a message so I can open it, because... Yeah, I have a bit of few friend requests here. So yes, if you wanna bleed, there we go. Done. See, this is exactly what you gotta do if you wanna get added to the group chat. Exactly what Bleed just did. Oh, did they push too far? See, now's the counter push from 2293. Yo, stop chasing up here, bruh. Chisgul. Come on, bruh. We're going down here. We're going to the flag. Oh my god. The counter push. Go. Okay, Laffy. There we go. Oh, we are friends. Okay, sorry. Well, you didn't have to send me a message, because we were friends. Rally's in. There's at least a 10-second delay. There's no delay, it's just latency. I changed the latency from low to normal because I found that when I watch my stream VODs back, they're so low quality. So more latency, but better quality. 1473 has been doing some weird Ragnar secondary stuff. That's not weird stuff. Ragnar is actually a pretty good secondary for a garrison, believe it or not. And not the infantry Ragnar, but the gold key Ragnar, the leadership Ragnar. Because his active skill and his expertise and his museum buff is pretty good. So yeah. I've also been seeing it quite a bit. What is that? CY? Is it CY Ragnar? That's CY skill, then that's Hector. CY Hector. They switch to Gorgo. Gorgo, Hector. They're doing very mixed though. Like, I don't know, they keep switching from like infantry garrison to archer garrison to leadership garrison. Like, surely the troops in here are like all over the place. Like, I know, you can put mixed with Hector, but it's still not optimal, right? Because the garrison leader will have, I don't know, archer gear, archer armaments, infantry gear, infantry armaments. Yeah, I don't know, it's not the optimal way to defend, to keep switching troop type garrison, in my opinion at least. Yeah, we'll run the run after this. After this rally. Well, first I'm gonna go fill up my water, because... And now, leadership garrison, you see what I'm saying? But yeah, I'm gonna go fill up my water after this, and then we'll run the run. So, Hera CY again. Hera CY. I don't know, man. I don't know. Exile. Was that right here? The exile? Guess make it harder to reinforce. Flag is low. Look at the whites. Oh, bit better. Looks like they're gonna hold it. They can storm the rally from here. Yep, there goes the rally. What? Well, that's not a report. I can tell you, it should be a lot bigger than that. Oh, there it is. Oh, man, there... Oh, CY Hector? Oh my god. Yeah, their garrisons are getting destroyed right now. Anyway, guys, I'm gonna fill my water, so I'll be right back, and then we'll do the round. I'm also just quickly gonna restart the game. So you guys will see black screen for just a second. Oh, what? 93 is cooking, they're just burning 73's troops. Yeah, they're doing really well. Why is my game not... Oh, there we go. Oh, what? There. Alright. Run time. Run time. Oh. Did Gojo wanna be... Add you to the group chat, you new friends. I got you. Oh, never mind, I don't got you. My friend list is full again. Sorry, I will fix that. Quit sorry. Well, I'm sorry, then I'm gonna remove you from my friend list. Trying to find like farm accounts or mini. That sounds like someone's farm. There we go. Let me do my dispatch too. Nothing good. Low stats. Could be good. Actually, it's on an instrument. Oh, VIP shop reset too. Can I recycle some stuff? Probably have to put in my password again because we restarted. I think I bought too many. Yeah, I don't have enough right now. Well, let me do the merchant as well before that goes away. Alright, we're missing one. Alliance chat, surely. Someone. There we go. What are we running? Whoa. Oh, there he is. I'm blind. Do the skills... AoE... Sorry, I'm reading some messages off AFK. What is Raz sending me? Oh my god. It's sending me some reports. Bro, why am I taking so many damage ticks? Bro, look at my march. What's happening to me? Whoa, what is happening? Oh my god, I'm taking a lot of damage. Hello? Can we kill them? Bro, what is going on? Oh my god, and so many... Oh, did I die? No. Kill those. I'm gonna die. I'm gonna die. I'm gonna die. I'm almost dead. More attack. How's 7293 doing? They're doing great. They're doing great. We'll have a look again after we're done with our realm. You've heard about 1473 before, you just don't remember where? Honestly, I don't know anything about them. I really don't know much about them at all. I'm gonna take care of the tower here, shooting all of us. Is it this thing? No. I don't know, there's one of these ads just like doing crazy damage. Oh, I almost stopped right on top of the thing. That's what I get for not paying attention. Oh my god, I'm so AFK. Oh, someone died. I better not also die now. Okay, I'm good. Yeah, I don't know 14, you know why? They were in the 377 versus 960 KVK. Oh, really? And in 489 versus 377. Oh, I didn't know that. I did not know that. I did not know that. It's interesting. Oh, really? They were in 2377 versus 960 and 489 versus 2377? Damn. They've been in some big KVKs. How do they perform? I don't remember. Oh my god, the damage. Decent considering what they were in. Yeah, I mean, obviously that's some very, very big kingdoms in there, so if they did decent in those KVKs, then that's pretty impressive. To kill that tower. Maybe I should just send it. Oh, but the thing is aggroed on me. Oh, don't die to the spikes. Okay, I can go. Oh my god. Oh, it targeted them. I don't wanna... okay. Oh, get off the spikes. Yeah, to fight 606 plus 2 acids. Decent. Yeah, I mean, if they did decent against 606 plus 2 acids, it's pretty respectable. Oh my god, this thing is getting destroyed. Oh, we have to kill these other two. Okay. Search up 1473 KVK, they were allied with 916, 1093, 1814, March of last year. Well, that was a big KVK. I mean, I played in that KVK, but I don't remember them being there. I mean, there were... I think because just, like, in my mind, like, the main focus was just 1960 versus 2377, because obviously I was in 1960. So I didn't really focus that much on all the other kingdoms in there. But I remember 606 was there, 365 was there, 93 was there. But yeah, that's kind of all I remember. I don't think I've ever seen this boss in the... what's it called? Realm of Mystique before. You owe them an apology. Whenever you could, you would just hard focus on them, because there was a reason to try to drain them. No reason to try to drain 6-month farm KVK 960. Oh, were they in the A-Seed camp? That was above us. Ah, I remember the camp. But yeah, I didn't remember the kingdom numbers. 2975 was also there. In camp with 606. Yeah, I remember that. It was 606 plus 2975 in the same camp. I remember that. GG's. MVP Lafilio. Let's go. Right, thank you guys. Back to the action. Back to the action. Or where were we? Here? Yeah. Oh, they're still holding that flag actually. Maybe 1473 are waking up a bit more. Because earlier it was looking a bit rough, right? But maybe they're stabilizing. $1473's field looks a bit better now than earlier. Maybe they're getting more people online, or maybe the 2293 camp are logging off, or having more people asleep. Yo, Solar! I saw some of your Attila David reports. Those are disgusting. When they swarm that, oh my god. It's just a shame they couldn't be kept full. Like, I was watching some flags over here, like, early in the zone. Like, they were wrecking themselves on your garrison, but... yeah. Would I say buying the non-discounted legendary materials from KVK shop is worth it? If you need the materials really bad, and you don't really need the more blueprints, then sure. I rarely buy the non-discounted, but... if you really need them, then... well, why not? Have I not seen the recent ones? No. I just saw the ones at the opening. You're in my chat, right? Just share them in the chat. Yo, thank you, Laffy. Have a good night, bro. Have a good night. But you guys are doing well. I'm really, like, this territory here is really good. Because 2293 really, like, realized what the objective in Orleans is with this zone. It's not necessarily the buildings or the bastions or whatever. It's this wall. This wall is everything in the zone. And they even have some forts over here which they can use to play with later on. This wall right here is everything in Orleans. It's everything. You sent the flag there on? Thank you. I'll go check the reports. And they've done really well to fort up the wall. Let's see. Okay, that's just some accidental stuff. It's a rally, but got cancelled very quickly. Let's see. Oh, there we go. This looks like a... ooh, that's a nice one. That is a nice one. Another accidental tap. Ooh. Yeah, I don't know. I've been saying it. I think this Attila David is so OP. Like, I don't know, rallying Attila Subotai, I think it's the worst out of the 3 meta rallies, right? The Chapeau rally is better, the SA Ivar rally is better. Like, I think the Cavs right now have the weakest rally out of the 3. But the Garrison, I think, is the strongest by far, and it's not even close. So, like, this is the exact correct use of your Cavs. Like, using your Cavs like this is amazing. You want to be garrisoning with your Cavs. You don't want to be rallying with your Cavs right now. Even though the flag died, that's still a good report. It's not amazing, obviously, and you can see the reigns here where, like, the flag was sitting quite low for a long time, but still being able to trade positive is... Cav rallies are shit, and Garrison OP. Yeah, exactly, that's what I'm saying. So, oh my god, that's a great report. That is a great report. Especially Arch, yeah, if you have Arch, Attila David, it is so, so good. Yo, Apollo, with the 3 Aussie dollar super chat. Welcome to the stream again, brother, and thank you so much for the super chat. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Really appreciate it. Can't wait to play your camp. Haven't really checked your guys' stats. Yeah, we're gonna have fun. We're gonna have fun. It's gonna be fun. Your Attila David is Delta and cooking. Yeah, you can also do well with Delta. The Arch, I believe, is better. But obviously, it's quite expensive in this economy to have an Arch set, especially with the conversion stone cost. So yeah, you can work with Delta too. But yeah, no, Attila, like, the rally is, like, pretty bad, like, these days. It doesn't win against the infantry. It doesn't win against the cavalry garrison, and nobody really garrisons with archers. Like, sure, you can rally Attila Subotai into archers, but I don't see many archer garrisons these days. And even if there are archer garrisons, the archer rally can beat it. The infantry rally maybe not so much, but the archer rally beats it anyway, so... Like, rallying with your cavs is... Yeah, I don't know, I don't think it's the greatest idea right now. Simply because the garrison is so OP and you have better options for rallying, right? Was Iron Flags for garrison earlier? Bro, my kingdom, or my camp has not been fighting. Maybe you're talking to Solar. Solar in chat? Yeah, she's garrisoning right here. This is her. This is her garrison. You sent your setup? I'll have a look. I'll have a look. But yeah, these are some of the reports that have been cooking up today. Here again, even trades. Like, you see the rally beats it when, I mean, again, look, there's like almost no reigns, right? You can see a steady line just going down. But overall, it's still an even trade. The rally beat it, because poorly reinforced, but the swarmers just, like, get kind of wrecked, right? And it's even exaggerated when, it's even exaggerated when you run the Arch. Full tier 5, this is a great set. The ring is the only thing missing. And I think... Well, I guess this doesn't matter for a garrison. This would matter for a rally, like, slightly. You'd get 1.5% more defense in a rally. But for a garrison, she's only missing the ring. But even with this, you can do great. And I mean, obviously, other than the ring missing, this is perfect set. And then the armaments, 12-6, 12-8, 12-8, really, really high stats. Yeah, very, very solid. Very, very solid. Akanada garrisons does KVK or cooking? Yeah, I mean, the Attila Davids are OP. They're really OP. Oh! There's the Cav rally against David Hector. I'm honestly impressed at that report. Given how rough that rally looked. I'm honestly impressed. You're just a better camp player? Might be, might be. Sure looks like it. Sure looks like it. Oh yeah, your gear is better than this guy's. Wait, it doesn't even have steel skin. Yeah, you are definitely the better cavalry player. What's the best mixed garrison right now? Even though everything seems to be weak compared to Attila David. Mixed garrisons right now are weak in general. I'll just say they're weak. What's the best? Probably like Gorgo Hector. Probably. But that's also like with mix, but it's still not great. I mean, you have to remember, guys, when you have mixed, right? You're losing a lot of stats. Because the rally or garrison leader, or I guess in mixed case, the garrison leader will have infantry gear, for example, in the case of Gorgo. And they will have infantry stats on their armaments. So you are just like weakening the defense by putting in mixed. Like 99% of the time. Because the other troop types, then what the main garrison troop type has the gear and armaments for, basically have just way less stats. I cursed your kingdom. Bro, you guys did that to yourselves, swarming those Attilas, Pluma. Oh my god. I saw those garrison reports, man. God damn. Is Delta or Pincer 2 coming out next? Well, I don't know for a fact, but Delta came out before Pincer came out. So if we go by that logic, then Delta should be first. And also, the timing for it should line up with the cavalry release. Which would also then make the Pincer line up with the infantry release. So what would make sense is Delta first, then Pincer. Now, I don't know what's actually gonna happen, but logically, Delta first would make sense. Yo, Dom, what are you doing awake? This guy. 4 AM. Yo, Skitty. $13.94 King. Eyes on you, this KVK. People are still coming in saying, hey, 1394, don't matter, they're dead weights, this and that. But we completely lost this zone here, and I think we're winning this zone. I think. Although, I don't think we're fully going to win the zone. But when you don't like the pressure, I'm sorry. I'll stop mentioning it. I'll stop mentioning it. But when these passes open, we're gonna have fun. I can say that without putting pressure on you. We're gonna have a lot of fun when these passes open. We're gonna have a lot of fun. It's gonna be Armageddon. Both your camp and our camp can both go to both zones, and it's gonna be fun. Stats wise, they have taken over 30 million more deaths as it stands. That's crazy. that's crazy. We were losing both earlier. I don't know, I feel like 2293, I've been watching since pretty much the opening. I feel like they've had pretty good control over this zone. Like, sure, they were losing over here, but this doesn't, like, matter. This part is what matters, right? Like, the important thing for 2293 is clean up this corner here. Once they've cleaned up this corner, then just reinforce this entire, like, wall, and then they're in a really good spot. Purple play both sides? Hey, I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. You're enjoying the KVK? That's good. That's good. If we can lock Shilich, we have a chance to win. Bro, don't worry, I'll lock her up. She's not going to Kingsland. That's not an issue. Dom, when are we doing the Ox guide? Everyone keeps coming in my chat. Hey, what auxiliaries should I use for Zone 6? Hey, what auxiliary skills should I use for Kingsland? When are we cooking it, Dom? As long as you have fun, aren't you winning then? We'll do everything we can to win KVKs. But if we lose, we lose. It doesn't destroy any of the community we have, unlike some kingdoms. I completely agree with that sentiment. I've never been someone, and as long-time viewers know, and the people that know my history in the game, I've lost probably more KVKs than I've won. And the KVKs I've had the most fun in are KVKs that I've lost, so... Obviously, you always aim to win, and you always try to do your best to fight to win. But if you lose, as long as you had a good fight, that's all that matters, right? We're imprisoning you, so you can't random on pass opening. Bro, I am hiding in Home Kingdom. I'm not getting imprisoned on zone opening. I am hiding in Home Kingdom. When Zone 6 opens, we have all kings of all kingdoms lined up waiting to find me and imprison me non-stop. I'm hiding in Home Kingdom. You can't imprison me. I'm gonna be in Home Kingdom. Rankings like this KVK? We can have a look. We can have a little look. Kill points. Death points. Heal points. God damn, that guy healed a lot. Who's trading the worst? Let's find. Gilos? Ah. Oh. We haven't found Gilos yet. Oh, wait. Wait a second. Wait, have I gone? Oh, my friend Gilos. 95 mil kill. God dang, 170 mil heal. That's nearly 1 to 2 negative. Jesus. That's crazy. He's tanking so hard, I can tell. I can tell. Crix T1 held first in mid-season review for 3 hours. I know very well, Solar. I was on voice with Crix when the zone opened, and he was showing me everything that was happening to him and sending me all his reports. I know. I was hanging out with him when the zone opened. Bro is tanking for the world? Bro, this is a crazy tanking score. I respect it. But this is a crazy tanking score. Dom, when are we doing the Ox guide? Stop hiding, Dom. When are we doing it? Oh, they're pushing. Solar, you garrisoning this? I think so. Yeah, I think Crix with his trap account killed like 8 million of their troops. Which is wild. With a 50 million power account, he killed 8 million of their troops from having them hit his city. Hawaiian. This is such a tough flag to reinforce though. Look at the cities are. Can you not TP here? Or am I crazy? Is the node blocking it? The node is blocking it. Yeah. That node sucks. That node makes this flag like impossible to defend unless you have field. David primary isn't good like Attila? No, when in Attila David you need Attila primary. Because of the way the David fourth skill works and Attila's active skill. You need to do Attila primary. I don't think that report was very good probably, because that looked... Yeah, that one was not really getting reinforced, was it? Yeah, 2 rains. 2 rains. Oh. Hera CY. No, Hera YSS. They have to be sleeping, right? There's no way a kingdom this big doesn't have, like, more garrisons. And they have to use Hera YSS in the first zone. Like, I see a lot of Heras in their flags. They have to be sleeping. Like, I just don't believe that they don't have more garrisons. Later today, if I want? Okay, Dom. Oh, Swarm is in. 1473 Korean? Yeah, maybe they're asleep. Or at work. It's Monday. It is Monday. I mean, it's morning over there, isn't it? But maybe they were up late last night. So maybe they're sleeping in a bit. Or at work. GG. What is he garrisoning with? Book Horn. Now, no hate, but Book Horn is like the weirdest combo ever. And let me tell you why. Because Horn is not good against a Swarm. Because you overrage anyway, so the Horn doesn't do anything when you get swarmed. And the Book is only good against the Swarm. Because, well, counterattack. So you have one accessory that doesn't work against the Swarm, and one accessory that basically only works against the Swarm. The anti-synergy is crazy. He has Hollow Square, which... Wait, Sentries. He only has one special, though. Nee. Maybe 1473 just full stuffing with farms. So they use leadership garrison, but even then you don't think it's a good choice. Seems like they're trying to burn their own troops. Yeah, the garrisons are... And I guess CY? Okay, CY against the infantry rally, it's not that bad if they keep it full. CY Hera. But it's not optimal. Their garrisons haven't been optimal. It's not CY Hera? I'm pretty sure it is. CY Hera. It is CY Hera. You good? Oh my god, that field came from nowhere. Well, they're not burning this flag. I think this can trade okay if they kept the flag full against the infantry rally. It's not amazing. I mean, CY with Hera is just not that good. But against the infantry rally, maybe it can do alright. Let's see. Oh, it's still being hit. Is someone swarming? Hello, flag. There we go. Oh, someone was swarming. Still traded negative. Yeah, I don't know. See why Hera is just not that good anymore. I mean, never really was, to be honest. Oh, he only has one tier 5 gear as well. Hollow square? What is going on with this kingdom? They have, everyone has hollow square. What is happening here? But why do they have hollow square on... What? Why do they have hollow square on CY Hera? That doesn't even make sense. I don't know what's going on with these garrisons, but... Yo, cheesy pants! What's up? I see you, I see you, I see you. I see you. Time to sleep? It might be. Honestly, for me, it really is. It's 4:30 AM. I should probably be getting off soon. Hollow square gang? Bro, I don't know what's happening, but I've seen like 3 garrisons now and all 3 have had hollow square. I have no... Wait, they burnt this flag now? Oh, how did that happen? Oh. Solar just cooked it. I guess that works. Hi and good night. Well, hi and good night, cheers. And I think with that, guys, I think I'm also gonna call off the stream. It's 4:30 AM my time. So yeah, I'm gonna probably hop off. We might stream more tomorrow if there's more stuff happening. But for now, if you enjoyed the stream, I'd really appreciate it if you would throw a like on here and consider subscribing to the channel so you don't miss anything in this crazy KVK we have going on, as we'll be streaming all of it. Yeah, thank you guys. Thank you guys as always. Thank you to the mods, members, chatters, gifters, likers, viewers, commenters, yappers. Thank you guys. Thank you guys.